about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics.
Alright, baby YouTube, it's Charles here, and it's Wednesday, so you know what time it is. It's time for a new comic book day unboxing. And stay tuned to the channel because today you're getting not just one, but two unboxings. An unboxing right now of this week's newest comics, along with a nice surprise from Amazon, and a huge selection of books from Midtown Comics from earlier this month, so stay tuned to the channel. Without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to start with this package from Midtown Comics. Now, when I order usually a large amount of comics that you guys have seen me do before, they send a standard box. But here they send a more, I would say, eco-friendly cardboard covering that is still very protective. You're not going to get into this thing, you're not going to bend or break the comics as they're being shipped. Here we go, it just opens up, a little flap there. We have our receipt and the iconic Midtown Comics bag with the logo on it. So we'll take a look at what I got for this week. And I'm going to be doing a very large unboxing next week too, so stay tuned for that one. This week we just got a few of the basics, some things that I just cannot miss. We got a brand new Conan series, Scourge of the Serpent, #1 from Titan Comics. I am a big fan of Conan and Conan lore, so anything having to do with the age of Conan, I am going to buy. Next we have, also you notice that everything is bagged and boarded individually, so you don't have to worry about getting extra bags and boards. Midtown has you covered on that. This is Lazarus Fallen, #4 from Image Comics. And then we have also from Image Comics, part of the Spawn universe, Black Ritual, the Book of Nyx. Back when she was a human witch before she ascended to the throne of hell. And it looks like she is going to be a major part of the Spawn universe going forward, as things seem to heat up between heaven, hell, and earth. And so this is kind of a prequel introduction of Nyx. You know, we got a couple more books here. And so let's get into this. I believe this is also from Image Comics. Gehenna Naked Aggression #4. This is not a deep book, or it's not going to be critically acclaimed. It is unapologetically violent, raunchy, and just fun. And that is from Image Comics. If you like fun, dumb action, you cannot miss this book. And I love dumb, fun action, so I'm not missing it. Not for your kids or your youngsters. Frankly, probably not for a lot of adults, but I dig it. And then last but not least, a series that I thought was given up on, but it has finally dropped, #3, The First Americans from Critical Entertainment. This is Chapter 3, Lost, Part 1. This is a beautiful book. It is about the first people to cross the land bridge in the north to these United States. Very sparse on writing, but just beautiful art throughout. The scenery, the expressive faces, it's something I enjoy. I think that maybe a lot of people have been thrown off of it because of the lack of dialogue and whatnot, but for one, it's a big book, a lot of pages, some dialogue, but it makes sense in context. And I really appreciate that. It's unlike anything else that I'm reading in context. Now we're going to move on to this package from Amazon. To give you a little backstory on this, I recently checked out the Peacock Network through a free trial. Actually, not a free trial, it's a free subscription with my Walmart Plus. And so check that out. If you have Walmart Plus, you can now get Peacock with commercials for free. I think that's a cool idea. It opens up a new world of entertainment and series to you, especially on a budget. But I was looking for something to watch, and I saw a show called Revival. And it looked kind of familiar. I'm like, I recognize that property from somewhere. And I realized it was an Image comic book that I read an issue or two of back in the day. And I thought, no way, they actually made a Revival TV show that I didn't hear about. And it is a show based on the comic book Revival. And this is issue 1. I got into the show. I really enjoyed episode 1. And I wanted to do a review on this channel. But what I wanted to do first is go back and check out the first few issues of Revival and compare it and contrast it to the series to kind of give, a more well-rounded review of the series compared to the comic book. So I ordered the trade paperback of Revival. One thing that I liked about the series right off is it had 2 familiar faces in it from shows that I love. I'm an old guy, so I love the show Jag. I think his name is David James Elliott, a Canadian actor who played Harmon Rabb, the protagonist in Jag that led to the show NCIS, which led to a billion other spin-offs. But the guy had this quality of him of, yeah, he could do the action stuff, but he was just very naturally funny. And so he plays the town sheriff in the TV series. And then if you watch the show Letterkenny on Hulu, you will know the character Mrs. McMurray. She is known for kind of mumbling and constantly in pursuit of gin and tonic, and stumbly, and she is a hilarious character, the Mrs. McMurray character, and McMurray character, those guys. Yeah, the chemistry there and her comedic timing. You would also know Melanie, I think her name is Melanie Scarfino. She's also the star of another comic book series, Winona Earp. And so I was excited to see them two together on my TV screen in a comic book series, and just giving it a quick glance through. It looks a lot like the TV show, or the TV show looks a lot like the book. So stay tuned for my thoughts on Revival, the comic book, and the TV show. And like I said, here in a few minutes, I'm going to be putting out another unboxing with a bunch of last month's books and some back issues that I got from Midtown Comics. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books. I'm going to. I'm out.